I'm on top of the bar dancing. I'm on top of the table dancing. Because when I'm in high school and we're doing these weekend parties in this girl's basement with her parents, that's what we were down there doing, getting drunk and dirty dancing. Like, that's what we did. So I know how to dance. Now I'm just doing it. And I would always do it in these like themed outfits. So I would be a sailor, or I would be a police officer. And they just ate that up, you know? And so, and I'm geeked up out of my mind. So sometimes I would just be talking. You know, I'm just all over the place. So the first night I had made $700 off the day shift when I left. And I was like, oh, it's over with. I am doing this. So now I'm a dancer. So I have these friends of mine are keeping Madison at the time. And I end up moving us into this really nice apartment in Rome, like the highest end apartments you could move into in Rome. I'm driving back and forth to Atlanta to the strip club, dancing on the day shift. I've got these friends of mine that are watching Madison for me that are Dustin's sisters, actually. So that's like what my schedule is. So I'm making all this money in Atlanta. I'm dancing down there. You know, my life is going well. Well, the police officer, we're broken up.
Yeah, I was going to say, what happened to him?
We had broken up. I broke it off with him. Oh, now he's just so in love with me and he wants, you know, to make things work. And it's because he couldn't have me anymore. Because, you know, you want what you can't have. So.
Does he know you're dancing?
He does, because I had told him. So he knows I'm dancing, and he shows up at the house one day and sees who I have at my house. I'm not there. I'm at work. I'm on my way actually to the club to go work. And so he calls my mom.
So he left and he called me. He was like, hey, Clutch, bro, I'm ready to come back, bro. I'm ready for you to come get me. You know what I'm saying? I'm being stubborn. I'm like, hey, bro, I'm doing something right now, bro. I'm gonna call you back. Knowing I'm happy that he said he ready to come back. Cause we finna do these skits. We finna get some more money. It's finna go up. You know, I'm happy he said it, but I'm just acting nonchalant. Like I ain't like, bro, hey, I'm gonna call you back, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like you don't just get to call me back.
Right. You feel me?
Snap your fingers and say, come get me.
Right. You know, that's what I'm like. Yeah, bro, whatever. You know, man, I'm on Facebook. Damn, bro. I'm on Facebook and a dude come in and was like, man, you heard about what happened to Peanut? I was like, man, come on, man. I click on Instagram all down my timeline. You know what I'm saying? Like the young boy impersonator, you know, passed away. Young boy impersonator got killed. He got shot. Bro, I can't even explain like the pain and the guilt, bro, that I felt. You know what I'm saying? For him being back at home for something so petty, and I lost him. You know, and I felt responsible for him because I was the male figure in his life.
I was 15 when I gave birth. I planned my first kid because I wanted to get away from my mother. On my 18th birthday, I was offered a job in a strip club. End up getting fired as a bartender because I was drinking underage, 18. Next day I get a phone call. Hey, do you want to come back to work? And I'm like, well, I thought I was fired. They were like, yeah, from bartending. And I'm like, okay. So that's actually when I started to get into the dancing. I end up making friends with the manager who has like this huge crush on me, right? This like older Caucasian gentleman, not attractive at all. Like, not to be mean, but he really looked like the guy from the Goonies. The hey you guys, yeah, that's who he looked like. He was like super unattractive, like repulsive almost, but he was like the manager and he kind of like ran everything. So this guy ends up having like a crush on me. And, you know, of course, me being young and seeing like what he was doing for all these other girls, I kind of took a little bit of advantage of it. During this time that I'm dancing, like I mentioned, I met a few different guys, you know, that were coming in regulars that, you know, had all this money. And I started to date some of these guys, right? So I'd like let them take me out to dinner, hang out. During that time, I'm telling the manager at the club, because now I'm kind of just using him so I don't have to be at work on time. So I don't have to go up on stage more than like twice a night. I'm pretty much stringing this guy along and, not really telling him that I'm dating my daughter's father, because he just thinks, all these customers are coming in or whatever. During that time that I was dating my daughter's father, end up getting pregnant by surprise within those 2 months. I actually didn't find out until after he got arrested.
I got a buddy who literally, his brother will not register. Here's what he said he did. He's homeless. It's a homeless guy walking through an alleyway, took a piss. A little kid was sitting in their backyard and looked out and saw him go to the bathroom. As he's finishing up, the mom walks by and she says, "What's going on?" And she said, "That man just, And so the mom walks and sees that the guy's putting himself up. She doesn't quite know what's going on. Now, the little boy said he peed. Mm-hmm. Doesn't matter. He flashed him. Nothing the little boy wouldn't have seen in a men's room, by the way. He's walking through the hall, down the alleyway, and and the cops show up and they grab him. They says, "What happened?" He said, "Nothing. I was just back. What were you doing back there?" "I was taking a piss." And they're like, "Oh, well, the little boy saw you." They charge him. He gets arrested. Lawyer shows up there after he's been there a few days, says, "Look, take a plea. No big deal. You'll get probation. You'll get, it's not that big of a deal." He says, "Okay." "Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, you did do it. You did. Oh, okay." Signs it. He's supposed to go to get probation. And then when he goes to see his probation officer, he says, "Okay, you have to go register." And he says, "What? Register for what?" He goes, "You have to register as a sex offender." He's like, "What are you talking about?" "Yeah, it was indecent exposure. That falls under the Florida registration." He's like, "I just went to the bathroom in an alleyway. A little kid saw me. Like, I wasn't flashing him. I'm not a weirdo. I was just using the bathroom." They're like, "Yeah, no, that's, but you already pled guilty." Has never registered. He's done years. He's done like 5 or 6 years. They won't register, so they keep putting warrants out. He gets arrested. He goes to jail for 3 months. Then it's 6. Then it's 9. Then it's 10. Then it's 2 years. Then it's 3 years. Next time it just keeps going and going.
Yeah.
He's done like 5 or 10 years or something like that.
God bless him. Fighting
He
the
will
good
not
fight.
do it, which is amazing because he said, "I'm actually proud of him." He goes, "I've never seen him stick to anything in his life." He's a complete loser. He said, but he ain't registering.
I had $1.2 million net worth. I lost all my houses, my principal residence, all my money, my stock account, everything, man. Because I thought they were gonna freeze my shit. I thought they were gonna freeze my accounts. I had $275,000 in my checking account, $656,000 in my TD Ameritrade. I said, these crackers gonna freeze my account. So let me take this money and double it and triple it. So if they gonna take anything, let them take that 900,000 right there, and I'm still gonna have cheese. But one thing you don't do is you don't make financial decisions under fear, depression, worry, anxiety, and lack of sleep. You're bound to fail. And that's what I was doing. And that led to my demise, man. It was just a downward spiral from there, man. Self-fulfilling downward spiral, man. My thinking, I was fucked up, man. My life got real dark, man. But I had my son. My son was the light. Obviously, when people find out that the feds come, the phone goes dead, right? Nobody's calling. I had called AT&T. I said, "Yo, is my phone on? My service on?" They was like, "Yeah, sure." Nobody called, kid. But prior to them, everybody called. "Yo, sure, let me borrow this. Let me get that. All the honeys, take me out to eat." I'm like the plague. And my son would just out of the blue come up to me and say, "Dad, I love you." And I would look at him, why? Because I hate me right now for what I've done. But him saying that to me would make a nigga just go like, one more day. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I did it, man.